Hey, first things first, this is the trades that we're currently in right now. I know y'all missed it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You should be in the Telegram. Boom, you catch you a nice little short. It's all about allowing the candlestick to close. Boom. We went right beneath this 0.618. Mention that too. All right. And that's what patience takes, yo. Like, I promise you, if you're a scalper, yo, 5 minutes gonna get you busy. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and show you where we at. So we're actually here. I'm gonna go over this position too. So in the Discord, not the Discord, the Telegram, we're here. Like, we're literally right here. I called the signal to a dime right here. Like, my bad, that's long. So short. So we're here. Like, to the wick, we are 80 to 83. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you didn't catch the wick. So let's say 81. Our stop loss was at 88. So we caught this move, right? T was 49. We didn't quite get it, but we definitely got the entire move. And then we went, last night, I went 67. I went from 67 to 70, right here, 72. So basically calling it last night was around this time. Waited till the price got up there. Stop loss was at 77. And I was intended for price just to come right back down here. All right, so those are the two positions that we currently in. And some holders may be sitting right here, but they know to take profit 80-20. So let's cover how I got there first, right? Number one, we gonna start with the 1 hour, but then I'm gonna scale down and show you how I position myself. So first things first, you setting up your framework, right? You setting up your framework. Where did you come from, right? Where did you come from, right? And as you can see, higher time frames are like the directional bias, man. That's what I stand by. But you got to know how to get to situations like this so you can catch moves like this, come into a premium, catch it again, right? So overall, I'm aiming down here. And definitely under these lows, right? And as you can see right there, we dropping, right? What time is 9:12? So 9:30 rally may do something different, but I'm intending price to drop down here for gold. So how did I get here? Simple. Here's your high. Here's your low. What you want to start studying as far as a institutional perspective, guys, is I know retail, we think wick is like the traditional highs and lows, right? I talk to my chat a lot about the bodies of the candles. And some of you may have this knowledge too. So if you do, it's just, repetitive nature. We're coming here as a form of high, right? And we're coming here as a form of low, right? And it's going to extend over in time right there, as you can see. Like, that's a no-brainer. So once price took out this high, I'm already understanding where I need to be at, right? So I'm up here now. I'm above here, seeing this is a natural high. So I'll bring in, another high if you may, but I'm gonna just dotted line this, right? So once I have that information, even on my 1 hour, we just hit TP2 too, a 2460, my bad. I can't talk to my chat right now, but if y'all up here, we hit TP2. I'll instantly just drop to the 15, see how we rocking, right? And now I'm here, right? So my perspective was simple as this. Once we ran this buy side, I'm anticipating price to do what? At minimum, as you can see, the low is here, but it came and dropped under here. So now the 5 minute has given me more information to where I'm right here. All right. So now I understand the low that I'm initially aiming for after we run this buy side. Now, this isn't I know this is more so like my only way of thinking is if we continue up, we're coming back to get this high. We continue down at minimum, I can TP here. Right. So the moment we close underneath here, not wick under here, but close underneath here, we close at this candle right here, right? Remember, this low right here was on the 1 hour. And what do? We reject off the higher time frame and we seek lower. Now, most people have the fair value gap knowledge, which is very common, right? But I haven't stopped making awareness of that, but I wanted to bring people's attention to when you understand where true liquidity is, you don't have to rush into any moves. You just allow the market to do what it's doing by running that liquidity. So we get down to the 5 minute. So how did we catch this move? All right. So once we got up here, right? Once we got up here, I'm extending this as that low. So we bounced on that low, right? So now I'm seeing on my 5 minute, we're right here. Remember, I'm at the bodies, right? I'm at the bodies. Mind you, I gave the signal when price was, where were we at? I think we were right here that night, right? So price did come up in here. New York happened. And then we came up in here and finally hit the higher position at 83. So once this happened, this was my range for the signal. Like, hey, I said 80 to 83, but it's 79 to 81. I'm not concerned about price not taking this out. I kind of want price to take it out. So if I'm thinking as a logic, we typically set our stop loss 30 to 50 pips, right? So above 81, we went up 30 pips, like 83, right? So boom. So we triggered a higher position. Once we broke this high side right here, the low, the high of the hour, it was given like, all right, now I'm anticipating a crash down because we ran up here and we instantly dropped. Mind you, that 1 hour candle was a solidifier. It was a one big drop. These three candles, right? Well, this segment right here, and here is that 1 hour candle, right? All in one motion, right? So how do you trade and gather your information here? You can easily identify, even if I was to scratch everything, which I will, you can identify a high, a low, right? A low, a high, right? And then a high, and then a low, right? So I want to put that in perspective for you. Once you see this, that's kind of like you're anticipating price to come there, right? But you see as price move here, it ran through, where's that low, right? You identify that. You're trying to catch the entry. Here's your candle right here. If you're watching the market, right? And as you can see, price came above it over here later in New York, but we were right here doing, this was New York. And then this is more so that 9:30 rally right here. So once price comes here, remember, we didn't close beneath here. You're looking for the closing of candles above and beneath sell side or buy side. So perspective, sell side is your swing lows and buy side is your swing highs. And you're only paying attention to the bodies of the candle, right? So even right here, I'm understanding that, hey, if the 9:30 rally comes above here, 9 times out of 10, we may be looking to go up, but we stay beneath here. All right, great. So the fact that once we break low and we close beneath here, my only objective is to say, hey, if I'm going to give any price range of a signal or an entry, I'm looking at 66 or above, but it never came here. It never came here, right? But if you study your lows over here, what else did we break? We broke over here. And this is for my scalpers, right? So you got to go ahead and map this stuff out. So you're right here. That's a low. That's a low. Here's your range right here. We're not looking for sniper entry every time, right? You're looking for the area of interest that's going to give you the most benefit long term. So even if you're a scalper right here, come 11 o'clock, next hour open, look at what you got. Your stop loss sits right above here or even right above here because price never came back up here. Boom, you catch your nice little short. That's decent. You know what I'm saying? That's a decent, I missed all of this, but I caught this. But I want to lure you to where the chart is leaning towards now, right? So that's simple how we caught this move or run into this buy side. I understood where I was at in the market, like as far as a running above here, closing above here. But on the 1 hour, it kind of subjectified me running that. So now that I'm here, if you're on a 5-minute perspective, let's work it right now. All right. So cool. We come right here, right? Where's the high from this low, right? We come right here. Look at the precision, right? So if you're a scalper, you're thinking like, all right, all I need to do is be patient. Price ran above here. Yeah. Immediate people, what they're buying here, right? Right. They're buying here. And mind you, we closed beneath here, right? We didn't wick beneath here. So if price does decide to go up, where's your next immediate target? You want to aim here. But in my mind, the fact that we closed beneath here, I'm looking for more to downside. But I also have to, play it both ways. In the case that I don't, we may be moving up here, right? But the overall move is from here to here, right? So mapping that out, even on my 5 minute, I don't really have to scale up, right? I don't have to scale up, right? That's the range that I'm working with, right? Because price last night in Asian or London technically too ran up here. And did we come above here? We didn't. You don't know the market, right? Yeah, we caught that sell. Yeah, we caught a short last night too. But you want to, you gotta want to say, you know what? I'm good right here. Let's just see where the market is going to play out. And I kind of love watching the 9:30 rally only because now it lets me know like through liquidity from a higher time frame perspective. But also if I already mapped out my range, right? If I mapped out my range, if we use the fib from here to here, where are we at? We kind of already came to the 0.618, 0.7 area. So we could be seeing a buy right now, right back up here to take out this high. All right. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but right. You still want to kind of wait though, because this rally can send us down, right? You got an inefficiency right here, right? And this could be the true sell side that, price may want to fulfill 100% of the move and then decide to go up, right? Because right here is 51. And if you study levels, 50, 20, 80, 100 levels, you got to see where am I at right now in the market. I'm at a 20 level, and right now I'm going up to a 50 level. So 65 would be my 50 level. If you put a perspective from 60 to 70, you kind of map it out, 62, 65, 68, and then you're at 70 as far as levels, right? But then you can just play it off the fib right now too, right? You can just literally play it off the fib right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're at a discount amongst this range. You allow price to run up into a premium, fair value gap, if you use that knowledge, right? And then price came back down into a discount. So if we already sustained the premium amongst this range, my intuition, I would like to see happen. Of course, we in sales come down here a little bit deeper. And now I'm kind of seeing where I'm at in the market over here, right? Because from here to here was the range. And then from here to here was the range. But we already mapped that out from here to here. You can kind of see where price is leaning towards, right? So had we had this call at 8:30, you know what I'm saying, I would have told I'll get in too. Catch a little nice short. Go about your day, right? Right. I really don't do sell stop, buy stops, right? Not unless I'm really, really not in tune with the market. I'll just say, hey, once price gets here, pick me up, stop loss setting. You know, TradeLocker definitely provides that friendly atmosphere for us to like really not even be on the charts for real. Once you actually play out your positions, like you can really like navigate it so smoothly. So shout out to them, right? But even with that, you're just now watching price action, guys. I feel like a lot of traders, they don't last because number one, you box yourself in with one way of thinking, and you're not allowing price just to move how it needs to move to get to your target, right? If you allow price to get to your target, it's only inevitable for you to learn, you know what, win, lose, or draw. I've allowed the market to get here. Let's see what it do. Because right now, what is everybody probably thinking? Like, oh man, what do we buy? Is Todd telling us to buy, sell? Man, I'm not sure. But I will personally wait till that 9:30 swing motion, right? And then I'm kind of going to my 15 minute. So I can see a little bit more clarity, right? Oh, you know, this is a run on the sell side. So now I formed a new range based off of this coming up, right? So this was the run on the sell side right here, right? This was the run. But my thing is we're still on that equilibrium. So you want price to either close above here, support off of here, and then run up. Or if you're selling, you want price to close under here, open up, reject here, and then we come lower, right? Because like I said, the higher you go, you're seeing more direction, guys, right? This was the overall move. Price finally came into a discount right here, right? So even if I go here, right, let's go here. Let me bring these to the left, right? Just so they ain't in the way, right? We go here, look at where price is sitting under a discount right here, which is why price came up in here. So once you identify your ranges, you know, you kind of know where you're working with. Right. So if price really wanted to come to take out liquidity, you know, if you use 0.618, 0.7, you're now seeing price come down here at a better discount to buy. Right. Which we have TP. I think I set it at like 24.42. So I'm anticipating price to come down somewhere in here. Right. Only because the market is swung right here. So to me, there's still some liquidity that could be grabbed down here. Right. But who am I to say that the market can't go up here, go ahead and take out this, and the back end of the week, gold is ready to flourish, right? So this is where you're more so identifying your points of liquidity. Like that's really been my focus with allowing people to see, okay, are you going to be patient enough for 9:30 to happen and to see the first 15 minutes just, you know, do what it do. Then come 10 o'clock, you're identifying, all right, it's either sell side or buy side. Right. And now I'm understanding like I can make a decision leading it towards 10 o'clock, or I can make a decision already when I was here in London. Now I'm asleep during London. I called the position around here before midnight. I said, hey, I called the position down here. See, on the 15 minute, it was going up. I was telling everybody, look for the sell. I'm not saying, hey, let's buy. I'm like, the market already moving up, but I'm seeing this area, even this high getting taken out. I'm not like afraid for price to take out the high. Let's actually put a position here because we know that price is going to seek the high, right? Because once we cross this, it's more so saying that, all right, this was my true run. The 9:30 rally could come right up in here. Now we're above this. And now we seek up here, right? And then you're just using this point of reference right here as your previous support or previous resistance becoming new support. You know, no matter what threshold of learning you fall under, you know, we all have support. We all have resistance. I just choose to understand liquidity from a perspective of swing lows and swing highs. That's how I've been able to identify exactly, you know, us retail traders, we predominantly think wicks are really the true identity of like highs and lows. But don't get me wrong. Everything on this chart is important. Everything on this chart is intentional. Your only objective is to find out how to be intentional with it. Right? You want to be in flow with the market. You don't want to be, you know, trying to beat the market every time because you know we'll never beat it. Trying to beat the market has caused me to lose a lot of money during my trading journey because I'm thinking I got one up on the market. Right. But in reality, I'm like, nah, I ain't got no one up on the market. You know what I'm saying? The market is always going to have a one up. Your only objective is, yo, market, see that you're always going to have a one up. Let me continue to have a one up with you. Like, throw me a play or two. Let me ride it out with you. Right. Cause I'm on your side. Right. Everybody else that's against you, I'm on your side. You should sign that contract with the market. Right. So we got what? 1 minute left till the 9:30 bell. Let's just see what happens. Let's go to the 5 minute. So we're sitting right back on top of this, right? I wouldn't make a decision right at the bell, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, here we go. Open it. My thing is we already created a range right here on the 5. So I would bring this here. And now I'm bringing this here. Oh, shoot, that's my fib. Let me bring it. I'm bringing this here. All right. And at this point, yo, we chilling. We're not making no decision. We're not eager to do anything, right? We clearly ran sell side right here and we closed beneath here, which is why I feel like we still may dig a little lower by closing beneath here. But if we stay above this low right here, we can see a move up. But the moment the candle decides these next 3 candles, if they close beneath it, we may see a move down because you see price is still sitting here. All right. So even if you sold now, I would say just put your TP right above here. All right. I'm not TP.
Now we wait.
Here, I'll put but we got to close beneath here, though.
Now is the waiting game, right?
It's all about allowing the candlestick to close. Like even if you sold here, you up 30 pips, $30, depending on 0.01, that's $3. You know what I'm saying? Point 1, that's $30. A 1.0, that's 300. Right? Maybe I don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I don't. But let's go to our 5 minute. Right? Here we go. I mentioned it earlier. Like this, if we stay beneath here, right? But I want to show you something. This was the low, right? This was the low we mapped out first, right? Who sold it, yo? Who was risky enough to sell it, bro? Live, bro. Boom. We went right beneath this 0.618. Mention that too. This could be the 9:30 rally, but like I said, like we didn't close above this candle, number one, but we didn't close above here neither. We closed beneath this line. We closed beneath this low, all right? And that's what patience takes, yo. Like I promise you, if you're a scalper, yo, 5 minute gonna get you busy. It's really gonna get you busy, but I say your threshold needs to be 5, 15, 1 hour. Let's see what the 1 hour is doing. Let's go back. Let's go back. That's direction right there, right? That's direction, right? And even if I go to my 4 hour, let's see what the 4 hour doing. 4 hour open up at 9 o'clock. Cool, right? Even more potent, right? And if I threw in my Tetris, and this is really how simple we get. Like, if I threw in my Tetris for my chat, my chat know what I'm talking about. This is really the only zone we worried about, and then that lets me know that we all these candles close within this. And that's a good way for you to say, hey, I caught from where did I give that sell at? Let's just say I gave that sell. Mind you, we at the 0.618, so be careful. We came in right here. I gave you right here. So you could have got nice 50 pip move, 9:30 opening. You know what I'm saying? Like not the average trader can even catch that regularly, And even if they did, they're not really knowing how they did it off the 9:30 opening. This look. Who took? I can't see the chat right now, but who took it? Who took it, yo? Who was brave enough? I mean, if you in my chat, I already know what's up.
Some people are writing.
Like the money gonna come. The money is gonna come. You just gotta understand.
3 people took it.
And are you patient?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
3 people took it. If you can see.
Okay.
Go in the chat. 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's a play on me, man. If you're looking for another TP, you should definitely scale 80-20 right here. Here's your new. I would say this low right here. You caught it right here. Best thing you can do for yourself, even, or set your stop loss right here at this low and take a small profit or take the big profit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
5 people now. 5 people now. 5 people took it.
Let's go back to our lower time frame because we want to see where we at.
Ty, you have a question now. It's from someone saying, can we enter now?
I wouldn't do that. Like right here, I was saying if you sold, set your stop loss right here, that was a better move. I don't never sell any market running down or buy any market running up because that's the algorithm engineered. They know people started selling right here. That's why you see this pull. Right? But if I were you, if you sold right here, you could have took your bid at 57 or break even up here. That's your stop loss right here. I ain't telling nobody to quit in this live. So
yep. Thank you for joining in. Thank you all guys for the great questions and comments. We'll see you again, of course. Have a great Thursday.